Welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode, Episode 11. Today we're going to be doing mostly Pneumaticraft stuff, basically up to the point where we can make machine frames, and then that way we can make drawer controllers, which will make organizing our storage way easier. So anyway, I kind of have started getting some of the more long, time-consuming part of what we're going to be doing today going here. This is a very manual jankety setup over here, but it's working. This is where we're going to put our lubricant, and we have our diamond block and plenty of temperature right now to get the diamond drill bit, which we just needed 500 temperature. But we need to make we could either make the lubricant, or honestly I think I'm just going to make the Amazon tablet and order the lubricant. And then we had to wait for this to get up to at least 2 bars of pressure with water and a smoldering lapis. And that'll get our upgrade matrices. And then we put that in with a book in the alloy kiln down here. And I need some coal coke or something. Here we go. So we'll get that going. And let's go ahead and make the Amazon tablet. I think I have everything to make it, other than, so I have some air compressors or air canisters, but the GPS tool, I believe I don't have. I don't think I went ahead and crafted that. No. Okay. So let's make the GPS tool. And I don't think that was a quest. I don't think that's in the quest book. Hopefully not. And I thought I had enough plastic sheets. Okay, so I was able to make some more plastic sheets, and here's our Amazon tablet. And then we also need a charging station, which right now I'm honestly just going to steal one of the ones I have over here with my pressure mechanic villagers. And then I'll go back up. Gotta hook this up to some pressure. Just gonna plop it here. It's really not great, but put just a bit of pressure in there. It's not gonna get much right now because, I mean, we only have like a little over 2 bar of pressure. But basically just enough to do a few ordering of some lubricant, and we'll go ahead and order from the let's see, where is it? Yeah, like these assembly programs. We have to order these from the Amazon tablet, from the drones anyway, so okay. I brought it outside. I don't know why. I thought maybe the change of scenery would do it. But yeah, I just ordered one thing and it worked. I have definitely ordered stuff like not outside before. Like I've ordered stuff in my basement before in a previous playthrough. So I don't really know why that didn't work the first time. So we got the drill program, so we just need the drill and laser program, just the laser program, and then 8 buckets of lubricant. So this guy will come in and take the emeralds needed for the order, and then the other programs will be dropped off in here, and the lubricant will be dropped off in the tank. Okay, so I'm actually just going to leave that stuff in the chest. I really don't know why it didn't work up the tower here. So let me just place this stuff back down. And then here's the 8 buckets of the lubricant. So let's put that in this thermopneumatic processing plant here. Okay, so let's do, I believe it's 8 buckets that we need. Yeah, 8 buckets. Okay. And then that should work once it gets up to 4.5. So yeah, this one's gonna have to sit for a while longer to build up some pressure, but I did want to go ahead and just like get that prepared in there. And then I do need to actually set up my mechanical crafters again, because I had torn them down to kind of reorganize some stuff, which honestly, after last episode and realizing that the windmill isn't gonna work here, it's kind of made me lose like motivation and interest in this area. I mean, I do kind of like what I've done here. I'm not going to tear it down or anything, but I don't know. I wanted to do a giant windmill. Thought it would be cool, and it's not going to work. And so I've kind of lost my motivation. So I've actually found a new place that we're going to set up. I'm kind of just going to try and get to the point where I can more easily transport all of my stuff over there, or I may just kind of do it in stages back and forth. So let's go ahead and get the capacitors and everything crafted here. We were basically just waiting on the etching acid, and I had crafted all of that between episodes. Mostly it wasn't very difficult. You just throw it into the pressure chamber. Some plastic, gunpowder, rotten flesh, and some spider eyes. So I have this stuff here. We're gonna do enough to make 2 Tesla coils so that we can make 2 drawer controllers for right now. So this is gonna be basically just a lot of like back and forth crafting of this stuff. So I am probably going to do this and come back as soon as all this etching acid stuff is crafted. Which, I mean, I guess it won't take much longer here. It's more just kind of just clicking, back and forth clicking. And I think there's like 4 more. All right, and then the next tier requires the plates in the middle, blocks of electrum, MV, and the LV. So plates in the middle, blocks of electrum, the capacitors, and MV. And then the next one is still the plates, steel, and that. Yeah. So that gets 4 HV, which now we can use those. I'm gonna just toss this stuff back in here to make the Tesla coils. So 2 Tesla coils. And then I think, and then we just need this stuff here. So I have everything for that. We can go ahead and do the sequence assembly. Let's grab the stuff. So plastic sheets, aluminum, dielectric paste, and signalium. And again, this is like at this point now it's probably just going to all be moved to the new base area. And then I have this, you can do this trick where you have a flywheel and the furnace engine with the blast furnace and a funnel on top pointing like down into the blast furnace, with a deployer pointing at the funnel with the wrench on it, which you have to put a funnel on top of the deployer and toss the wrench into it to actually put the wrench in the deployer, because if you just try and right click on the deployer, it's just going to change the settings on the deployer. But you can force it to hold it by putting a funnel on top, and then you can break the funnel. But when this kicks on, and I just have some lava feeding into it right now, a retrieval upgrade on this side, retrieving the empty bucket whenever it becomes an empty bucket here, and then a retrieval on this end retrieving the lava bucket from the tank whenever it fills itself. So it just cycles. But if you just toss one iron ingot in, or chunk, it flips this funnel back and forth, pulling it in and out of the blast furnace without actually consuming the piece, but it starts the whole system just infinitely. So it does require some type of fuel source, whether it be like some coal or something that you're feeding into it, or if you have like infinite lava or something that's like an easy setup. At this point, it's not totally infinite because I do have to refill the lava, but it's not too bad. And then this thing is kind of noisy, but I have a vacuumulator with a stone generator that has like a diamond block underneath it, and a cobblestone generator that has the iron block underneath it, just kind of getting random blocks. Honestly, I don't really want that to run right now because that thing's getting really full. This chest here is getting really full, so anyway, let's go over here. We just need to do, is it aluminum first? Yeah, so aluminum, the dielectric paste, and signalium, and then toss on some plastic sheets. So yeah, that was the last, I think, thing we needed for this guy. Yeah, I went ahead and did the quartz and rich iron. It's super simple, just compressed iron and nether quartz. So let's go ahead and get these, or yeah, 2 of these. I need another copper coil block. Okay, yeah, I don't think that'll be too difficult here. I thought I had it all made up, but not too bad. It's sometimes kind of hard to not like forget at least one thing whenever you're trying to plan out an episode. Hopefully it was just the, yeah, it's just the one. All right, okay, so there's that. Oh, we didn't need this for this. I was wanting to make a second one to eventually have it for the energizing orb, which, I mean, we're gonna want more eventually, but just to get started. So I'm just gonna put this extra one in here. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. I'm gonna put this back on. And then now, basically, I just need to get our mechanical crafters set back up, and then we can do all of the different mechanical crafting that's needed for these different pieces. And after that, there's really not too much more, and we can finish off the episode. So I just need to set these guys back up over here. I'm probably going to, I need to take that back off because it picks up the iron chunk whenever I'm over here. So this is gonna look really bad, but I think I'm gonna just plop them down right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just knock out this energizing orb, because it's not really part of what we're working on today as far as like Pneumaticraft. What was the 2? Oh wait. Oh yeah, so it goes up 1. Let me have these pieces back. Do that, and then 2 there, and the other one's there. Flip the switch. Oh, I didn't change the directions. Yeah, yep, didn't change any of the directions, so that's not gonna work. Let's grab this out, and we'll go down, and then flip all these this way. Yeah, that should work now. And the crystal glass. That should work now. there's the energizing orb. And then let's start with the assembly controller. So it's 3 pipes, 2 pipes, 3 printed circuit boards. So 3 pipes, 2 pipes, 3 printed circuit boards, and then a monitor, pneumatic, dynamo, which I went ahead and crafted these off camera because, I mean, these are just turbine rotors, which is turbine blades, and I can buy these from my mechanic villagers, so I went ahead and just bought enough that I needed to make, I think 5 of these, because almost every piece here uses one. So there's that monitor here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I don't want pipes. I want this. Okay, and then we'll do the assembly platform. 2 plastic, 2 cylinders. So 2 plastic, 2 cylinders, 2 compressed iron, and where's it? The slabs? Yeah. Oh, I did this wrong. Let's bring these down. There we go. So we got that, and then the drill, which we still have to wait on the drill, so let's go ahead and make the laser. Okay, so we'll do 3, 2, that, and that, I think. No, that one go. These need to switch spots. I think I just put them right back where they were. Sorry guys, this is probably a hot mess, but okay, so there's that. Our laser, and then we need basically an import and an export, which they're crafted the same way, just opposite ways, but you can convert it over just by putting in the crafting table. So just 2 of these crafts basically. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and here 2, 3, 2, 3, and brass hand. Okay, and then another brass hand. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, did it again. Goes like that. Okay, so there's that one. So basically everything that's left is just the stuff for the drill. So yeah, I'll have to wait on the pressure for that. So let's run up and check on that one real quick. We'll go ahead and put the pieces in and get this ready so that I can get them out of my inventory as well. Alright guys, I am back. It's actually the next day for me, but this finally got up to the right amount of pressure, and then we're just waiting on the heat to get up there. These soul braziers should work fine. It just takes a minute. Yeah, normally it shoots up pretty high. Actually, I think it's because I need to take that out of the way. I had this set up earlier to get a little bit more pressure. Yeah, there we go. So that'll get us our diamond drill bit for our last piece for the assembly line. slowly but surely here. There we go. Alright, so we just needed this last piece here. And then that should craft the assembly drill. Alright. So everything is gonna get moved now, as far as like my Pneumaticraft stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick break or a quick cut and go set up an area that I actually want to place all this stuff down. So let me go do that and I will be right back. Alright guys, it's actually a couple days later, but I have everything ready to kind of complete out the episode here and make the, let's see, the machine frames and the drawer controllers. So I've actually done a decent bit of work off camera. We'll go over to the new base where it's going to be here, and I've sort of plotted out where I'm going to have like my house here, and then do kind of like the more darker magic over here, so like blood magic and occultism and Eidolon. There's not very much for Eidolon, but this is just like a rough layout. I'm not sure how big the building will be, but there'll be a building and area here, and then I know that the kind of more light or nature-based mods take up more space, so I've kind of just got a rough little idea of everywhere over here is going to be for Britannia, Ars Nouveau. I'm blanking on the other ones at the moment, but that'll go here. And then probably have like some pathways and, you know, some greenery, trees, flowers, like maybe like a little courtyard sort of right here in the middle. And then we've got this building for like our higher tech items or mods like Pneumaticraft, thermal, and then I'm going to build up here. I don't have it marked out, but in this area there's going to be like a big factory building, like an industrial sort of building for immersive engineering and create up there. But I did this off camera. I think it's turning out okay. I've never ever built anything kind of modern looking, I suppose, or like futuristic laboratory like in Minecraft ever, so this is definitely way outside my comfort zone as far as building. So I don't know, I think it looks okay. We'll see if I end up changing it, but I kind of have it to where it's like not symmetrical and just like different areas here and there. These spots here on the sides, I've left an opening there, and down here I'm gonna have some liquid pouring down here. I'm thinking like maybe liquid starlight, or I'm not sure, but something to light up that spot and just a different little feature point. And that's also why I've got kind of some gaps right here. I'm going to put a bucket here and have it pour down, and then I'll probably cap it off with like a, I don't know, like a steel trap door or something here. I'm not sure. But, and then I'm also not a huge fan of the color orange personally, but since Pneumaticraft, like the assembly line pieces are orange, I don't know, I kind of wanted a little bit of a different color. So last I had left off with you guys, I had just created all of the assembly pieces here. So I kind of just have it all laid out. I've got the assembly controller, this assembly platform where all the actual crafting happens, which you need, I believe, if I do have this set up correctly, I think the laser and the drill have to be directly connected to it. And then the import and the export have to be within a block, but they don't have to be directly connected. So like they can be diagonal, I believe. I think this is okay. And then I have a liquid compressor here. which I have turned off at the moment because the pressure had gotten really high. So it was just constantly venting. I don't have it redstone controlled or anything right at the moment. I also made some entangled blocks. They're not that difficult to make as long as you have like some Botania and some God shards. So like the red string, you need 4 pieces. You actually need 6 pieces because these take a piece of red string. But the red string is a block of redstone, string, and ectoplasm. And then you, of course, need some living rock. So you have to get up to that point in Botania and make 2 of these red stringed containers. And then 2 corporeal sparks. Actually 3 technically, because you use 1 with a God shard to make the master corporeal spark. So I actually made 2 of these entangled blocks, and then the entangled binder. Not too difficult on this stuff. The warped sprouts. Oh yeah, I did have to make these. So 2 warped fungus, another wart, and a calx of end, and a petal apothecary. But yeah, I made those so that I could, over here, this may end up changing. I wasn't really sure how to decorate this, but I've got a fuel wood heater inside of that. Let's see, fuel wood. Yeah, so some kiln bricks, 2 kilns from environmental, a machine frame, and 2 copper plates. So I have a fuel wood heater in there, surrounded by crying obsidian on the 6 main faces. So like the 4 around it, and then the top and the bottom. And then I have some framed slopes and framed prism corners to kind of sort of round it out a little bit. I was trying to decorate it and make it maybe look like I don't know, like an alien artifact or something that's on display, or, whatever. But it's connected kind of remotely to that fuel wood heater, and that gives that heat over there, because up here I've got this fuel wood heater as well, or this entangled block connected to there, and some blazing blood. And I have here on this one, a low retrieval pulling out the bucket of blazing blood when it gets filled up over here, pulling it into the fuel wood heater down there. And then once it empties, it pulls out the empty bucket with this low retrieval and puts it back in, and it just cycles and is powering it with blazing blood. So this is all getting really high temperature. I've been watching to Asgaard, and he has some really good technical videos on kind of how to set this stuff up. I'm still in the process of getting it like automated and whatnot, but that's how we're getting the heat. And then yeah, so I have that brought over here, so this gets enough heat, and I have enough pressure built up, kind of dangerously close on pressure, and I don't have a security upgrade, but we have the plastic in here that we need to well, first we need to do this assembly. So we need 2 machine frames and then the drill program, but I'm actually going to do 4 because I want 2 sets of these. So we're going to do now, can you do the drill and laser, or does it have to be just drill? I'm going to try the drill and laser since I have this one. So we're going to put those in there and put the program in here. This is going to be really slow because I don't have any speed upgrades at the moment, I don't believe. But let's see if this should work. I mean, it obviously looks like it's working. So that's going to take the machine frames and then, yeah, put it onto the platform. And then the drill here should activate in just a second. I really need to get some speed upgrades. Sorry guys, this is probably very slow and boring. I guess while that's running, I can kind of show off the building a little bit here. I've got some light bulbs. I shouldn't have too much problem with very many mobs. I mean, I'm going to have some kind of on the outskirts that are going to wander in, but I do have a few, I think there's like 4 or 5 mega torches around. I had one, I think I put one over here, I believe. I think it's right under here. Yeah. Because there was some mobs that were spawning a little closer, but like, of course they'll wander in a little bit, but it helps as far as spawning inside these buildings. So I don't have to super worry about lighting, but I've got some light bulbs and then these little wall lamps. I've got a garage door here, just mostly for decoration, just like a different style, like opening a door. Let's see, are you done? We've got one, and it's going to do the other one. And then kind of just like some little decorative like venting blocks. This is the laboratory large tiles and laboratory large steel blocks. And then this is chiseled gray concrete, the big tile version. Clear light blue stained glass panes. And then this is the Tyrian blocks, routes, kind of was like an accent. I wanted like smoother walls, like not these like tiled for the walls, because it kind of matches the floor a little too much, but I don't think it looks too bad. I wasn't finding a like really white block that I liked. I mean, I know there's white concrete, you know, stuff like that, but I didn't want to use too much concrete, I guess. I mean, I was already using a lot of gray concrete. I wanted something a little bit different, and I don't think it looks too bad, but yeah, anyway. Okay, so we have our 2 rough machine frame tops, and then that goes in, yeah, so a bucket of plastic poured over that gets the coated machine frame top. Which we've lost some pressure by doing the craft there. Hopefully we can get it back up. Not too difficult. I also don't want it to like explode. Okay, so let's turn that back off. Okay, so we got those, and then we've got to put that, yeah, so these together go back over to the main base. I love this little staff I've got here to go back to the base at the moment, our current base. Let's do, let me take off my band here. I also have tried to change my audio a little bit. I know I have been having some really low audio in my videos, and I'm trying to make that better. Hopefully it is a little bit better. I've tried to like raise the volume on my audio. Oh, that's out of lava. Okay, let me go get some lava for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got this going again, kind of just this little trick here. So got this turned on. So over here in the basin with the mechanical press, we're going to toss in the 2 machine frame, or the machine bases, the coated machine frame tops, and end-bar plates. And that should go. Isn't that what it is? Machine bases, coated machine frame tops. Oh, I have to heat it. Let's get some fuel for this guy. All right. So that gets our rough machine frames. Okay, and then I've got to go back over with the laser program, but it'll work with the drill and laser to get the actual machine, what's it called? Machine frame. Go back down. Back over here. I also have some travel anchors set up so I can travel back and forth easily to where I have that stuff at the moment. That's all gonna move over there. That's just where I was kind of planning things out. And then we'll put those in there. and that's going to very slowly craft the machine frames. And then while that's actually crafting, let's go back home, and I never went and got the blueprint out of here that we did, the engineer's blueprint. And then I keep going up instead of down. Over here, I've got everything set up to be able to make some vacuum tubes. So we got a bunch of vacuum tubes. Toss those in there, and we need to make the logic units. I need 4 of these, at least. So we're going to do 4 of those. And then I have the smart chests. I have 4 smart chests, which is just reinforced chests, omnidirectional hoppers, printed circuit boards, and diamonds. So that's not a problem. But yeah, all we're missing is just the actual machine frame itself. So let's go back over here. And grab these. Wait, has it not done one? Oh, do I not have this area loaded? I don't have this area loaded. That's why I kind of stopped. I don't even know if I actually have this area claimed yet. I have not claimed it. I also, I upgraded, or like I increased the amount of claim area that is like default for the game. I think the claimed is maybe 500. It's honestly maybe like 250. And then I think the force loaded you could have was 10 or something like that. And since I'm not on a server, it's just me. I don't really care too much, so I'm gonna claim and like force claim a lot of the stuff. Okay, so that should be our first actual machine frame. So once the 2 of these are done, I'll meet back over and we'll get the actual drawer controllers crafted, and then probably end off the episode just claiming these quests, these rewards that I haven't gotten yet. So I will be right back. Alright, so I got the 2 machine frames, the main pieces there. So let's toss those in there, and then we just need the 2 processors. There we go. And then 2 drawer controllers, which is just a random other drawer and then aluminum sheet metal. Oh yes, that is great, having some drawer controllers. It'll be getting all of this moved and set up over at the new base so much easier. Kind of being able to like rewire everything. So yeah, because I'm gonna make a kind of like my main house and storage area, but then of course have like my separate buildings for everything else. So let's go ahead and kind of dump that stuff in there. And I guess I could just claim these rewards and then just toss them in the crafting terminal as I get them. So let's go ahead and collect all the rewards. Got another energizing rod, which will be really good. Amadron survey tools. All right. Cardboard helmet. Pneumatic craft things there. Chests. Oh, a full band of mana. Some epic Oreos. Are those? Oh, nice speed upgrades. Advanced PCBs. Honeycombs. A bunch of different shards. Benevolent Goddess's Charm. Munch Dew. Rune of Winter. Skeleton bees. Plastic. 4-leaf clover, gravel bees, volume upgrades, speed and efficiency, bunch of random stuff here, balloons. Some of the stuff I've never seen before. And then what is this? Let's put those epic Oreos away. What is this? Tools used by Amazon drones to gather rare resources. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna put those away. Botanist's pickaxe. All right, well, yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to get done today. It was just get into Pneumaticraft a little bit more and get those drawer controllers set up and, you know, kind of, I don't know, I lost sort of inspiration and the drive to really do much of anything in this area. I know I literally just finished this building as far as like the structure, but since the windmill didn't work out, I kind of was just like, nah, you know what, let's move. And I knew I was going to need a kind of a better long-term plan as far as our base. So I think that'll work out really nice. I actually didn't show kind of the surrounding area over here, why I kind of really liked it. There's this like natural, like I cleared out all this from all the debris and trees and stuff, but there's like a natural little plateau right here that we're going to have our base up on. And then down in here is where I'm going to start the mine colonies town. And I may have mentioned this earlier in the episode. It's been a couple days that this episode sort of spread out over. But let me know if you guys actually want to see any of the mine colonies stuff. I don't have to show it if no one really cares because it's not actually part of the main pack. So, but if you do, I kind of can maybe show a few little things here and there, but it definitely won't take up like a large portion of an episode. But yeah, and I've left kind of some high aura areas here, left the aura blooms, so I know that there's like high aura right there. And I think there may have been another spot back over here maybe. I can't remember. Maybe not. But anyway, yeah, so between episodes, I think I'm going to work on the main house because once I get that done, I'll kind of know where I want to make the sort of central basement area where the storage will be. I think I'm probably going to honestly make it kind of come down and have like a big storage room in the center here underneath the ground. So it'll be a little easier to connect things to each building, like pipes and stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sorry it was kind of very sporadic as far as recording from like day to day. It's sometimes hard for me to record because I have a 1-year-old, so I can kind of only record here and there. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.